Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? Why you think differently than others? Why some people feel naturally fearless, while others carry deep emotional strength no one can break? Buddhist teachings say nothing in this universe is random. The month you were born is not a coincidence. It reflects the energy you carry, the destiny you walk with, and the spirit animal that protects your journey. In Buddhism, every soul is connected to a symbolic animal that represents our hidden strengths, weaknesses, and purpose in this lifetime. And today, I will reveal your spirit animal based on your birth month and what it secretly says about who you truly are. But before we begin, if you believe in destiny, self-discovery, and the power of spiritual growth, smash the like button right now and subscribe, because this channel is the place where we awaken minds and transform lives. Let's begin. January, the dragon, the spirit of power. People born in January carry the ancient and mystical spirit of the dragon, a symbol of divine strength, rare destiny, and unshakable willpower. Dragons are not ordinary creatures, they are legends. And just like that, you are not meant to live an ordinary life. You were born different, chosen to walk a path that few have the courage to take. While others are shaped by circumstances, you are the one who shapes circumstances. Your journey has never been easy. Life has thrown storms at you, storms that would have broken most people into pieces. You faced betrayal, disappointments, loneliness, failures, and situations that pushed you to the edge. But each time, instead of falling apart, you rose stronger than before. When everyone expected you to quit, you transformed your pain into power, your tears into strength, and your setbacks into a comeback story that only legends are capable of writing. In Buddhism, it is said, the dragon appears when the world needs transformation. You are that transformation. You are the energy that enters the room and shifts the atmosphere. People either admire you or fear you, but they can never ignore you. You carry a fire inside you that refuses to die. When life knocks you down, you don't stay on the ground. You rise like a burning flame, turning darkness into light. There is greatness inside you, and deep down, you know it. Sometimes you feel misunderstood because people cannot see the vision burning within you. They only see your silence, not the war you're fighting. But remember this, a dragon does not roar to prove its power. Its presence alone is enough. You were born to lead, not follow. Born to create, not copy. Born to rise, not settle. Your destiny is massive. You are here not to live quietly, but to change something big in this world. So whenever you feel tired or lost, remember who you are. A dragon, a warrior spirit, a force created by the universe for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. And your journey is only just beginning. February, the phoenix, the spirit of rebirth. If you were born in February, you carry the spirit of the phoenix, a legendary symbol of rebirth, transformation, and unstoppable resurrection. The phoenix is not just a creature of fire. It is a reminder that true strength is born from destruction. And just like the phoenix, you have burned, you have fallen, and yet you have risen, every single time, stronger, wiser, and more powerful than before. Your life has not been gentle. You have lived through moments that shattered your soul, moments that stole your breath, moments where everything you trusted collapsed in front of you. You know the feeling of breaking silently at 3 a.m. while the world sleeps. You know what it's like to give everything you have and still lose. You know what it feels like when life tears you apart until nothing seems left. But here is what makes you extraordinary. You don't stay broken. When others would surrender, you rebuild. When others drown in darkness, you become your own light. While most people run from pain, you walk through fire, and you rise from it glowing. In Buddhism, it is taught, the awakened one is never defeated by destruction. Meaning, pain is not your enemy, it is your rebirth. Every time someone tried to destroy you, they accidentally upgraded you. Every heartbreak made you wiser. Every betrayal made you sharper. Every failure turned you into a warrior. People don't understand how you keep surviving storms that would end others. They look at your calm face and strong silence and assume your life is easy. They don't see the fire inside you, the fire that refuses to die. Your silence speaks more than their loud victories. Your endurance scares those who tried to break you. You inspire without trying. You heal others without realizing. You carry a light that gives hope to people who are losing themselves. You are living proof that nothing is impossible and no ending is final. The Phoenix reminds us, sometimes you have to burn to be reborn. Sometimes everything has to fall apart so something greater can rise. Your soul is not fragile, it is forged in fire. Your destiny is not small, it is monumental. Your struggles were not punishment, they were preparation. And now, your rise is coming. A new chapter, a new strength, a new version of you that no one will be able to recognize, not even the old you. So when life tests you again, and it will, stand tall, breathe deep, and remember who you are. A phoenix, unbreakable, reborn, chosen to rise endless times. Your story is not about how you fell. Your legend is about how you rise. March, the wolf, the spirit of intuition. If you were born in March, you carry the spirit of the wolf, a symbol of intuition, inner strength, and the sacred power of solitude. Wolves are mysterious, deeply spiritual creatures. They feel everything with intensity, sense danger before it arrives, and see truth long before anyone else notices. And just like the wolf, you have an inner knowing that rarely fails. Your intuition is your superpower. You read people without needing explanations. You sense lies without hearing words. You feel energy more than you hear voices. You walk into a room and instantly understand what others take months to realize. People often wonder how you always just know, but they don't understand that your soul hears what the ears cannot. You are not fooled by appearances. You see behind masks. You notice tone more than words, silence more than noise, actions more than promises. This ability has protected you many times, because deep down, you were never meant to be blind in a world full of deception. The wolf is often misunderstood. People may judge you for being quiet, selective, private, or distant. But what they don't realize is that you don't isolate yourself because you are weak. You walk alone because you are strong enough to do so. You don't need a crowd to feel complete. You don't need validation to feel worthy. You would rather stand alone with truth than stand with many in lies. In Buddhism, solitude is sacred. It is said, in silence, the soul becomes unbreakable. And that is your truth. Your silence is not emptiness. It is a battlefield where you sharpen your mind, heal your wounds, rebuild your power, and listen to the voice of the universe guiding you. People come to you for advice because your wisdom is real, not borrowed. Your heart is deep. Your soul is ancient. Your mind has walked through darkness and come back with light. Even when you are broken, no one sees it, because you bleed in silence and rise without applause. You have a warrior's scars and a healer's spirit. You protect the ones you love with fierce loyalty. You fight battles no one knows about, and you win them without making noise. Some people fear you because they cannot understand your depth. Others admire you because they feel safe in your presence. You were born to walk a path different from the rest. Not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. Wolves are not meant to be understood by sheep. So when you feel alone, remember, you are not lonely. You are preparing for a destiny that requires silence, clarity, and extraordinary strength. Because one day, when the time is right, you will rise, and the world will watch in awe. You are a wolf, guided by intuition, strengthened by solitude, unstoppable in silence. And your journey is only just beginning. April, the tiger, the spirit of courage. If you were born in April, you carry the spirit of the tiger, the fearless warrior of the universe, the embodiment of raw courage, determination, and unstoppable strength. Tigers do not follow the path laid by others. They carve their own road through jungles that most people are terrified to even enter. And just like the tiger, you were born to lead, to fight, and to inspire. Fear does not control you. You feel fear, just like everyone else, but you walk straight into the fire instead of running away from it. Where others hesitate, you leap. Where others doubt, you believe. Where others surrender, you stand your ground and roar back at the world. Your life has never been about comfort. You have faced challenges that would have crushed weaker souls. You have carried responsibilities that were heavier than your shoulders should have held. There were moments when everything seemed impossible, when the weight of the world sat on your chest, when it felt like life was trying to break you from every direction. But each time, instead of giving up, you fought harder. Your strength is not loud, it is legendary. People look at you and wonder, how do you keep going? But they don't see the silent battles you fight when no one is watching. They don't see the tears you wipe alone. They don't hear the screams buried in your chest. They don't feel the storms inside your mind. Yet somehow, every time life tries to cage you, you tear the bars apart. In Buddhism, monks say, courage is the roar of the awakened heart, and that roar lives inside you. It is the fire that burns in your veins when everything around you is falling apart. It is the voice that whispers, not yet. I am not done. It is the spirit that refuses to bow to fear, failure, or fate. You protect the ones you love with a loyalty that is fierce and unbreakable. You will fight entire battles alone before letting someone you care about feel pain. People rely on your strength because even when you are breaking inside, you stand like a shield outside. You do not need validation. You do not need approval. You do not need applause. You know who you are, and that is your power. You are the one who walks into chaos with calm eyes. You are the one who stands up when others fall. You are the one who turns wounds into wisdom and scars into armor. And whether people love you, fear you, or misunderstand you, one thing is certain. They can never replace you. So when life challenges you again, and it will, remember this. You were built for war. You were designed to win. You were born to rise. You are a tiger, unshakable, unstoppable, unbreakable, and your roar will be heard by the entire world. May, the elephant, the spirit of wisdom. If you were born in May, you carry the sacred spirit of the elephant, a symbol of ancient wisdom, unshakable emotional strength, and unbreakable loyalty. Elephants are not loud. They do not seek attention, and they never rush. Yet their presence is powerful, commanding respect without needing to demand it. And just like the elephant, you move through life with a rare grace, a quiet strength, and a soul far older than your age. You feel deeply, but you do not break easily. Your patience is not weakness, it is mastery. You have learned how to stay calm even when the world around you is falling apart. Where others panic, you think. Where others react, you understand. While others run from hardship, you stand firm like a mountain. Life has taught you many lessons. Lessons earned through pain, experience, heartbreak, loss, and silent struggles that no one else knows about. And like the elephant, you never forget. Not the pain, not the love, not the lessons. Every memory, every scar, every moment has shaped you into someone powerful and deeply wise. People feel safe around you. They can cry in your presence without shame. They trust you because your heart is gentle and your soul is steady. You protect the ones you love fiercely, even if it means sacrificing your own comfort. But very few understand how much you carry silently. How often you hide your tears to remain strong for others. How many storms you have survived without ever telling anyone. In Buddhism, the elephant is one of the most sacred symbols representing inner peace, balance, patience, enlightenment. It teaches that strength is not noise, it is silence. Power is not anger, it is calm. Wisdom is not knowing everything, it is understanding deeply. You were not born to rush or chase. You were born to move with purpose, to grow slowly and steadily, and to build something that lasts a lifetime. When you make decisions, they come from clarity, not impulse. When you love, it is loyal and unconditional. When you commit, it is forever. Some may mistake your calmness for softness, your silence for weakness, or your patience for passivity, but they misunderstand the truth. Even the strongest storms bow before the elephant. So when life challenges you, remember who you are. A soul carved from wisdom, a heart built from strength, a spirit guided by peace. You are the elephant, powerful but gentle, silent but unstoppable, slow but destined to conquer everything meant for you. And the world needs more souls like yours. June, the deer, the spirit of grace. If you were born in June, you carry the spirit of the deer, a symbol of purity, grace, emotional depth, and gentle power. The deer does not lead through force or noise. It leads through presence, with a calmness so profound that even chaos becomes quiet around it. And just like the deer, you bring peace wherever you go. Your energy is soft, but it is not weak. You speak softly, but your words heal. You move gently, but your presence transforms everything around you. You are the kind of person who can sense pain behind a smile, who can hear sadness hidden behind laughter, who can feel heaviness even when someone says, "I'm fine." Your ability to understand emotions on a deeper level is not an accident. It is your gift. You see the world not just through your eyes, but through your heart. And because of that, people feel safe with you. They open up to you. They cry in front of you. They trust you in silence. You don't just listen, you feel. You don't just comfort, you heal. You don't just care, you protect with softness that is more powerful than steel. Life has tested your heart many times. You have been hurt deeply, not because you were weak, but because you loved deeply. You have been misunderstood, not because you were wrong, but because your soul is rare. You have been taken for granted, not because you lacked value, but because your value was too pure for people who didn't know how to appreciate it. But despite everything, you never became cold. You never let the world harden your spirit. Instead, your wounds became wisdom, and your tears became strength. In Buddhism, it is said, "The gentle heart holds the strongest power." Because true power is not domination, it is compassion. True strength is not aggression, it is love. True courage is not loud, it is silent, patient, and kind. Your presence is medicine in a world full of noise. You are the soft light in someone's darkest night. You may not realize it, but many lives have been touched by your existence. People remember how you made them feel. Your kindness lives inside them long after you are gone. You are a reminder that goodness still exists, that love is still real, and that the world still has hope. So when you doubt yourself, when you feel unheard, when you question your worth, remember who you are. A deer, gentle yet powerful, soft yet unbreakable, quiet yet unforgettable. You were not born to fight the world with force. You were born to heal it with love. And the world needs your heart more than ever. July, the lion, the spirit of royalty and pride. If you were born in July, you carry the spirit of the lion, the ruler of its world, the embodiment of courage, pride, and unshakable self-belief. Lions do not ask for permission to exist. They do not wait for approval, they do not fear competition, and they do not bow, not even to the storm. And just like the lion, you were born to rule your own path. You are fearless, not because life was easy, but because you survived battles that most people cannot even imagine. You are confident, not because you were praised, but because you learned to stand alone when no one believed in you. You walk with a strength that comes from being broken and rebuilding yourself with your own hands. You have a heart that burns with purpose and a spirit that refuses to be controlled. You hate lies, betrayal, and weakness, not in others, but in yourself. You hold yourself to standards that others can't understand. You would rather walk alone than walk with people who lack loyalty and truth. Because to you, loyalty is everything. People admire your courage, but they don't know the price you paid for it. They see the crown but not the wounds. They feel your power, but not the nights you spent fighting your demons in silence. You have been betrayed by those you trusted, underestimated by those you loved, and attacked by those you helped. Yet each time, instead of falling, you rose louder, stronger, and more unstoppable. You don't follow the crowd. You do not blend in. You create your own destiny, even when the world stands against you. Your spirit is too wild to be controlled, too pure to be corrupted, and too powerful to be ignored. In Buddhist philosophy, the lion symbolizes the voice of truth, the roar that cuts through illusion and awakens the sleeping soul. Buddhist teachings say that the roar of the lion represents the courage to speak truth even when it shakes the world. And that is who you are, the voice that refuses to stay silent, the fire that refuses to die, the leader who rises without needing a throne. Your presence changes the energy of every room you walk into. People feel your strength before you speak. You inspire some, intimidate others, but one thing is certain, no one forgets you. So when life tests you, and it will, remember this. You are a lion, royal in spirit, unshakable in adversity, unbreakable in silence. You were not born to bow. You were born to roar, to lead, and to conquer everything that is destined for you. And the world will hear you. August, the eagle, the spirit of vision. Some people walk through life with their eyes open, yet they see nothing. But you, born in August, carry the spirit of the eagle, the rare soul gifted with a vision that cuts through illusions. You don't just see the world as it is, you see what it can become. Where others see risk, you see possibility. Where others accept limits, you rise above them. While the world is busy surviving, you are planning to conquer horizons nobody has even imagined. You don't belong on the ground. Your spirit refuses to crawl. There is a fire inside you that never allows you to settle for an average life. People may call you unrealistic or too ambitious, but deep inside you know something they don't. You were born to fly higher than the world expects you to. You don't compete with others, you compete with your own potential. Every setback, every obstacle, every failure, you treat like wind beneath your wings, lifting you even higher. Most people fear storms, but the eagle welcomes them. When chaos comes, you don't hide. You rise above the clouds, where only the strong can survive. You see clearly when others are blinded by confusion. Your mind works in silence, in depth, far beyond the ordinary. That's why people may misunderstand you. They think you are distant, cold, or detached. But the truth is, you live in a world they cannot yet see. You have a destiny that is bigger than the noise around you. Buddhism teaches, only those who rise above the noise discover clarity. And that is your gift, the clarity to recognize your purpose, your path, and your power long before success becomes visible to anyone else. Remember this, eagles never fly with pigeons. Your circle will always be small, not because you are alone, but because few people can breathe the rare air of altitude where you are meant to exist. You were born to lead with vision, to inspire with courage, and to build a life so extraordinary that others look up and whisper, "How did they rise so high?" This is your truth. This is your calling. You are not meant for the ground. You are born for the sky. September, the owl, the spirit of insight. There are people who speak endlessly, yet say nothing. And then there are souls like you, born in September, who carry the spirit of the owl, a rare gift of deep perception and silent intelligence. You don't need noise to prove your strength. Your silence itself is powerful. You watch, you analyze, and without saying a word, you understand everything. People may think you are quiet, reserved, or mysterious, but they have no idea how loudly your intuition speaks. You see what others are blind to. A single change in someone's voice, a shift in their eyes, an unspoken vibration in a room. You feel it instantly. You can read intentions without hearing a sentence, and you recognize lies long before they are spoken. It's not magic. It's the sharpened insight of a soul that has lived through more than it reveals. Your mind is like a hidden library, full of secrets, experiences, and knowledge most people could never comprehend. You don't trust easily because you have seen the truth behind masks far too many times. You know that not everyone smiles with a clean heart. That is why your circle is small, your bonds are rare, and your loyalty is priceless. People come to you for advice because your words carry weight, depth, and clarity that feels like guidance from a higher realm. You are strongest in silence. While others panic in darkness, you navigate it like light. Where others feel lost, you find direction. Where others see chaos, you see patterns. This is why life tests you with loneliness, not as punishment, but as preparation. Because greatness is built away from noise. Buddhism teaches, the one who sees clearly in darkness becomes the guide of the blind. You are that guide. You turn pain into wisdom, wounds into strength, and silence into power. People often underestimate you, until the moment they realize you knew everything all along. Remember, owls fly when the world sleeps. You are not made for ordinary daylight. You shine in moments others fear. You are the protector of truth, the keeper of knowledge, the silent observer who understands what others cannot even imagine. You are not quiet because you are weak. You are quiet because you are unbreakable. Because when wisdom speaks, even the world must fall silent. October, the raven, the spirit of mystery and magic. Some souls are born from light, and others are forged in the silent depth of darkness. If you were born in October, You carry the spirit of the raven, powerful, mysterious, and spiritually untouchable. People feel your presence before you even speak. There is something unexplainable about you, something magnetic and intense, as if you walk with secrets that the world is not ready to understand. You are not ordinary. Your mind operates on a level others cannot reach. Your thoughts are sharp like a blade and deep like an ocean. You see beyond illusions, beyond appearances, beyond lies. You understand the unseen, the emotions people hide, the truths they bury, the desires they are afraid to admit. Your intuition is more powerful than logic. You read silence like a language. You feel energies that others cannot detect. Some fear you because they cannot deceive you. Some admire you because they cannot become you. You have a gift that few possess, the ability to transform pain into power. Where others break, you rebuild yourself stronger. Where others surrender, you rise like a storm. Your past is not your weakness, it's your fire. Every wound you've endured has turned into wisdom, making you unshakable. You don't run from darkness. You walk through it with your head held high, because you know that darkness is not the end. It is the birthplace of creation. People may call you mysterious, intense, or unpredictable, but they don't understand that your mind is a universe of ideas, creativity, and vision. You were not meant to follow the world. You were meant to change it. Your imagination is wild and limitless. Where others see rules, you see possibilities. Where they see endings, you see transformation. Buddhists say, nothing is hidden from the eyes that understand the unseen. And you are the one who sees beyond the surface. You recognize souls, not faces. You feel truths without needing proof. Your power is invisible but undeniable. The raven symbolizes magic, not the kind found in illusions, but the magic born from resilience, intuition, and spiritual awareness. You are a bridge between the seen and the unseen, between the physical and the spiritual. You carry ancient wisdom that cannot be taught. Remember this. You are not misunderstood because you are strange. You are misunderstood because you are rare. And rare souls always walk alone, until destiny reveals their purpose. November, the horse, the spirit of freedom. If you were born in November, you carry the spirit of the horse, wild, unstoppable, and fiercely free. You are the kind of soul that refuses to be caged. Rules, limitations, and expectations cannot define you. The world tries to tame you, silence you, or hold you back, but your heart was built to run, far beyond barriers, beyond fear, beyond boundaries. You were not born to walk. You were born to fly across the earth with passion burning in your veins. People can feel your fire the moment you enter a room. There is a force in your energy, a spark in your eyes, a storm inside your silence. You move through life with purpose and intensity, never halfway, never weak, never average. When you love without limits. When you dream beyond imagination. When you decide, you commit with unstoppable determination. Your spirit breaks walls that others are too afraid to face. Many admire you, but few truly understand you. They see your strength, but they don't see the battles you have fought alone. They see your confidence, but they don't see the nights when you carried pain without letting the world feel it. They see your victories, but they don't realize how many times you stood up after being knocked to the ground. You don't wait for permission or validation. You create your own path, even if you have to walk it alone. Your soul was not built for imprisonment, of expectations, of society, or of fear. You hate being controlled, manipulated, or restricted. The moment someone tries to clip your wings, your spirit rises higher. You belong to the winds, the horizon, the open road, the places where dreams breathe and the heart runs wild. In Buddhism, freedom is sacred. Buddhist teachings say, the free soul is the one closest to enlightenment. Because true strength is not in power, it is in being unbound. A controlled life kills the spirit, but a free life awakens the divine within. And your spirit is divine. Your journey is not about reaching a destination. It is about moving forward with courage and passion. You are a reminder that life is not meant to be survived. It is meant to be lived intensely, fearlessly, and absolutely. Remember this. People may try to stop you, but they can never tame what was born wild. You are not just living. You are charging through life like a warrior of destiny. You are the horse, the unstoppable spirit of freedom. December, the bear, the spirit of protection. If you were born in December, you carry the spirit of the bear, powerful, steady, loyal, and unbreakable. There is a rare strength inside you, a strength that doesn't need to roar to prove itself. You are the silent warrior, the one who stands firm when everything around is collapsing. When life becomes dark and heavy, you don't run, you endure. You hold your ground like a mountain that cannot be moved. People may underestimate you because of your calm nature, but when a storm arrives, they realize you are the shield they always needed. Your heart is built differently. You love with depth, you protect fiercely, and you stand by people even when the world walks away from them. You do not abandon, you do not betray, and you do not pretend. You are loyal to the core. Once someone becomes part of your life, they will never face their battles alone. You would rather take the pain on yourself than watch someone you love suffer. That's why people feel safe around you. Why even the strongest ones lean on you when their strength breaks. But behind your strength lies a tenderness that only a few ever get to see. You carry wounds that you never talk about, struggles that you never show, and heartbreaks that you never express. You protect everyone, but almost no one knows how much you're carrying inside. You wipe others' tears, and then fight your battles in silence. You are a fortress, but even fortresses crack sometimes. Still, you rise every time. Not because life is easy, but because your spirit refuses to collapse. You don't crumble under pressure. You grow. You don't surrender to pain. You transform it into power. Where others break, you rebuild yourself stronger. In Buddhism, the bear represents endurance, grounding, and inner stability. It is the symbol of those who remain peaceful even in chaos, who remain patient even in struggle, who remain committed to their path no matter how long the journey becomes. Buddhist teachings say that the strongest soul is the one that walks slowly but never stops. And that is your essence. People come to you for guidance, comfort, and strength, often forgetting that you, too, need someone to hold you. But even in loneliness, you stay unshaken. Even when tired, you keep moving. Even when broken, you protect others from feeling the same pain. Remember this. You are not powerful because nothing can hurt you. You are powerful because you have survived everything that tried to destroy you. Your spirit is armor. Your loyalty is weapon. Your heart is legendary. You are the bear, the protector, the survivor, the soul built from fire and courage. And the world is safer because you exist. So tell me, which month were you born in, and which spirit animal is yours? Drop your birth month in the comments. I'll reply personally. And if this awakens something inside you, like this video, share it, and subscribe with all notifications on. For more powerful Buddhist wisdom and life-transforming knowledge, remember, your soul chose its path long before your body was born. And today, you just discovered the animal spirit guiding your destiny.